Good morning. So it's been a productive morning. I just filmed 2 videos and found out that the sound was not working. And then I was supposed to join a webinar. I joined the webinar and it says the session is full, even though I registered and have been sent like 10 million reminders. So it's been so productive. I love it. So this morning, now let's do this video again. So the video that I have filmed already, and I'm going to film one more time, is on supplements that I take for my Ehlers-Danlos. I'm filming that one today, and then I'm also going to do like an Ehlers-Danlos myths. So let's start with the supplements. And again, I just want to start off like a little bit with this disclaimer that the supplements that I take are just things that make me feel better. Okay, so I think the only thing that has really been proven for Ehlers-Danlos is vitamin C, because vitamin C is the cofactor for collagen synthesis. So that, just keep that in mind. But again, that's part of the reason that I do these videos, is so that we can all share. So please, comment below if you take a supplement that helps you, or maybe you even had a supplement that you noticed that didn't help you and was an adverse reaction. For example, I took turmeric a few years ago, and I felt like it helped for, just like my nerve pain and that kind of thing. But then I had like a horrible rash from it. So that's just like an example. Okay. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Magnesium, I took that for sleep. And again, same thing, it helped, but then it interfered with my thyroid medication. So I'm like, you have to weigh like the risks and benefits. Certain things I will not give up. So for example, fish oil. So I take fish oil every day, and these are all from Costco. I always tell, when I see my bariatric surgery patients, I always tell them to go to Costco, because you can get big bottles of everything for, like there's 230 soft gels in here. So I take one a day of these. So it's really economical. And I like their vitamins in general. They're good quality. So, and I don't work for Costco, of course, but I love it. So these are the wild Alaskan fish oil, and they have all the omega fatty acids in them. And the nice thing about these is that you can just take one a day. So sometimes with fish oil, you have to check, but a lot of times it's twice a day, the dosing. And this one is one that for example, I would not give up. Okay. So like, even I've had procedures that say that, you should stop your fish oil, and I'm very reluctant to do that. Obviously I listen to what they say, but like a colonoscopy, that kind of thing, you have to stop your fish oil. I'm not a big fan of that. And so I do notice that it helps a lot with my joint, not so much joint pain, but like joint stability. So I'll notice, and of course now I'm losing my voice. Okay. It's been, like I said, it's been a series of, errors this morning. But, so I find that helps a lot with my joint stability. So I'll notice first thing, like if I forget to take it, which is pretty rare, but like say I do forget to take it, later that day, I'll be like, I have my right shoulder becomes really unstable and it starts to hurt. And so my right shoulder will start to hurt. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to take my fish oil. So now I'm really diligent about taking it. And that is like a ride or die for me. So let's go through the other ones. So let's say that there's one that I could give up if I had to. The Kirkland, again, the multivitamin. This is just a daily multivitamin with iron. It's a great, just general vitamin. 500 tablets in it, one a day. Is it one a day? Yeah, it should be one a day. But I love these as a general multivitamin, but I'm not like married to my multivitamin. I don't find that it benefits me that much. My individual supplements actually do a lot better, but I just take this just to like have everything rounded off. Another ride or die, I would say, would be my B12. I take 5,000 micrograms of this. And this is like, these are the dissolvable tablets. They dissolve under the tongue. By the way, these are 300 in a bottle, cherry flavored. So they taste good. And I had an issue with, I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my Ehlers-Danlos video, but I had an issue with cuboid syndrome. So cuboid syndrome is like the same thing as carpal tunnel syndrome in the wrist. So carpal tunnel syndrome in the wrist is where you have compression of the carpal nerve, and it causes like numbness and tingling in your wrists. So I had the same thing in my foot with the tarsal tunnel syndrome. Sorry, I'm talking about two different things. Oh my goodness. So I had cuboid syndrome and I had tarsal tunnel syndrome. Tarsal tunnel syndrome is what caused, and I don't care how many mistakes I'm making, I am not refilming this video. So tarsal tunnel syndrome. So it caused me to have a lot of nerve pain. It was incredibly horrible for like pretty much 2 years. I was unable to really walk and like do things. So tarsal tunnel caused a lot of nerve pain. It can happen to me at any time with my Ehlers-Danlos, so I'm just always like living in fear that it's going to happen again. But I did find that the B12 definitely helped with my nerve pain. So this is another one that I will take all the time. Okay, and then another one that I would say I don't need to take, but I do, is the hair, skin, and nail vitamin. You're supposed to take 250 in this from Costco. You're supposed to take 3 a day of it, but I just take 1 a day. I've always had hair and nails that grow fast, but I don't know. I like taking this. I noticed that it just helps them, like maybe they're stronger. I don't know, but I do like these. And what else about these? What else? I don't know. That's about it, I guess. Okay, so these are not really that useful for me. Another thing is that, and I'm again, comment below if you find this with Ehlers-Danlos. My skin turns over quickly. So like if I ever did a spray tan, it goes away on me fast. So everything turns over quickly. My hair, my skin, my nails, even they did some tests on me metabolically. My bones turn over quickly, which is good in terms of preventing osteoporosis, but it's bad, and I might be wrong with this, but it's bad for bone healing. So when I had a little fracture, it took longer. Yeah, is that right? I don't even know, but whatever. And then I have fast medication metabolism, which I talked about in my Ehlers-Danlos, and I'll definitely talk about that again. But so that was such a tangent. Okay, so that's that one. And then vitamin D, I was low, and again, now I'm just going to tell you how much is in each one, 400 tablets in each one. And this is the vitamin D3. D3 is what you usually find over the counter, whereas D2 is what is in the prescription dose. D2 is not absorbed as well as D3. So I have patients that are like, oh, I take the D2 and it's 50,000 units a week. And I'm like, okay, well, I want you to take the D3, 5,000 units every day. And this is actually better absorbed, more bioavailable. And so I used to take I was low at one point with vitamin D, just slightly low. And so I used to take 500 units, 5,000 units every day, 5,000 units every day. And then I became too high on the vitamin D. So now I take the 5,000 every other day, and it's actually perfect. So I take that one, and I do believe that it helps just because vitamin D is important. It's important to find that right level. You don't want to have too much. You don't want to have too little. So this 5,000 every other day has helped me. And then another one that I cannot live without is, this is not necessarily related to Ehlers-Danlos, but this is HelioCare Advanced. So I have a history, and this ties into some of my other videos, but I have a history of basal cell carcinoma of the skin. And I started taking this after I was diagnosed with 2 in a year. So HelioCare has, and I don't get this from Costco, by the way. Amazon is a trusted source or whatever, trusted seller of this. So I do get it either from that or from Lovely Skin. And so HelioCare itself, not the advanced, but HelioCare itself has polypodium leucomotus, which is like an antioxidant, and it also helps from any kind of sun. It's like internal sun protection. So it can help if you get, sunburned when you're outside, or, you want extra sun protection. So that's what the polypodium leucomotus is in here. But the advanced also has the nicotinamide. So nicotinamide is a B vitamin. It's been proven that if you take this B vitamin 500 milligrams twice a day, it can prevent recurrences of basal cell carcinoma. So I take this, and this one is twice a day also. And since I've been taking the nicotinamide itself, then I added in the HelioCare. Since I've been doing that, I noticed that, or not I noticed, knock on wood, I haven't had any more basal cells. So I highly recommend that if you have a history of basal cell carcinoma. So that's that one. Okay, we made it through the video. It was shorter than the first video that I filmed, so I'm hoping that I didn't leave anything out. Let me just check my notes a little bit. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. And again, I know it's, wait, is that it? Okay. I know that's annoying when people are like, yeah, that's the end of my video, and then they go on and on. But one other thing is collagen supplements. Let me know below if any of you have tried collagen supplements. I have tried them like off and on, but I don't notice that much of a difference. But of course, I probably am not taking the dose and the duration that I'm supposed to. But let me know if you have any that you like, or that you would like to, like me to try, or, you want me to try, or any advice on that. And I do find that more protein in my diet does help with like my joint stability and my muscles. But I have not tried collagen, like, per the directions and in a good way yet. But let me know. And I'm glad, okay, we still a shorter video than it was the first time, but that could be because I'm talking quickly. But thank you so much for bearing with me with all of this and for joining today. And I will see you next week.